Hey, my name is Brian. I want to tell you a little story about myself. I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, youngest of eight. I'm 64 and grew up in a Catholic household. At least we went to Catholic church. It really didn't have an effect on my life. I didn't find any fulfillment at all in that, but growing up, I just did whatever I wanted. And in the late '90s, I felt I felt the call to uh, return to the Lord, and it was a pull.
Mhm.
Um, it's hard to explain unless you can look back on it. And I
Mhm.
look back on it, I know that He was after me. He,
Mhm.
as in Jesus, and I actually pursued going back to the Catholic Church, and that really didn't work out for me. And but I did continue to do a search, Christian radio stations, listen to sermons online, whatnot, and I finally found a local church and started going there, and I got saved in March of 2001. And the sermon was about uh, Jesus encountering this woman at a well in John 4, and how he revealed himself to her and confronted her on some of the sins in her life, which affected me and made me think of mine, which caused me to say, I've had enough of trying to do my own thing. And I couldn't do it anymore. And I said, that's it, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And I walked up to a couple at this church and they prayed with me, and I gave it all. I surrendered, and my life hasn't been the same. It all hasn't been easy. There's layers that come off through our lives, but it's better. It's good. I'm experiencing the peace that passes understanding. That's the one thing that God promises us, even when it's hard in this life. And it can be at times, but
Mhm.
when you have the experience of understanding and knowing that Christ died for your sins,
Mhm.
and you have the realization of spending eternity in heaven, there's no better place to be. Thanks.